Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome, my dear students, to Advanced Mobile Application course. And today's lesson, which will be for the week 5 or the 5th week. So to make it clear, we can make it 5th week or week 5, and we are going to focus on D6 rectangle application. So last time we worked on this rectangle application. So just also to recap fastly, we have started with the Flutter framework and why to go to this framework and why we need that language to use with the Flutter. Then we started working on that for Java developers. It's like the background was last year working on Java, which was a useful part, and you did your quiz on that part. Then we started how to, like last week, on how to set up the environment, building Flutter application, building the Hello Rectangle application by copying the code from GitHub and tested. Then we came across like some of the development tools about for Flutter, like inspector and the hot reload. Then Dart code format. So for today, maybe we are working. This about Flutter widgets and other widgets. We can, if we look at here about this week. So regarding the theory part, let us say like the wonderful thing about the widgets. So this is like a reformat to remember just how to reformat your code with that format. You can go to the code and then click on this option to reformat your code. So wonderful things about widgets, like Flutter would do nothing without using widgets. So if the Flutter UI is composed exclusively because it's exclusively built with them. For example, you can have a container widget inside of which is an image widget. Flutter comes with many pre-made and customized so many widgets. The package ecosystem always provides you like with ever expanding collection of the community-made libraries and widgets, and we can customize our widgets or use widgets from these packages, or just use the built-in ones. The built-in widgets include material components in which make it straightforward for you to add them, to add themes and colors, layouts, the application, and add user interaction. So we just add the foundation for the Flutter app. It could be Flutter a container, a row, icon, button, stack, and so many other things. You can use them, or you can use their widgets to get them items. Let us just take a quick look on this application. So if we look at this application here, as you can see here, the text is a widget, the image is a widget on this application. Also, like the button is a widget, the text style, columns. If we have a list, maybe padding, list view, this list view for items, padding, all these are considered as widgets in Flutter. So all these things together, as you can see, everything is considered as a widget. Then, as we mentioned, widgets are written entirely with Flutter code, and they are both stateless and stateful widgets. The stateless widgets, those say they are static during like a runtime, application runtime, like asset, image, text. Those who have these widgets who has like animations or they require scroll, so it means they are not static during the runtime. They are considered as stateful widgets. So stateless widgets are immutable, cannot be changed. This means that all their fields have to be final when we initialize one of them at like compile time. We can pass in customer properties We can pass in custom properties when creating our widgets, such as background color, but once created, these properties cannot be changed. So this is regarding the stateless widgets. As you can see, for example, we have this container that we use, for example, for building our rectangle app. It has background color, width, height. So during runtime, you can properties are passed in initiation during creation of the project or runtime. Stateless widgets are not interactive, so there are also a class of widgets called stateful widgets that create state objects. If you want an object has state to be changed during runtime, we'll talk about this one later. For our now our focus on the stateless widgets to get you comfortable with them. So if you look at the container, for example, which is the most versatile widget, you can use it to subdivide like your application into sections, create various shapes, decorate like existing widgets, and more or less share the container. All we have to do is just to type container, as you can see here. Then it works like same as div elements if you are familiar with the web programming or the view in React Native. We can customize this container by putting like all its properties, filling its properties, such as the width, height, color, and these margins. So child property exists inside the widgets that only expect one more child, like as inner child, such as, for example, padding could be used in this case, or margin. So, or material application, the application itself. The children properties present in widgets that take in a list of children, such as columns, list view, and tag. This means that a button widget can have, for example, a child, which is a container widget, which has child with, let us say, text widget. Filling in child is also optional. We are allowed to create widgets without children, and this is the default behavior. So you don't have to specify that child equals null. You can just leave it without writing a child. As you said earlier, the widget and renderer are all in this on the application, all of them located in the application, meaning that building and rebuilding the widgets happens quickly and efficiently. So renderer and widget 3 are stored inside the application itself. Mail platform will provide the canvas and the events for the application to work. So this includes explore Flutter widget. So in this, if we look at on this example, you have to, for example, let us say, you have the widgets. You have to, let us say, there's a fun scavenger hunt to learn you about different widgets that Flutter has to offer. So Flutter is actively being worked upon. New widgets and custom parameters for each widget are constantly being created, and you can see them on this way. So this link will help you a lot to solve this quiz. Let us maybe solve a few of them here, and maybe I will ask you to do the rest by yourself, which will be important for your exam also. Okay. So I want to make a volume control for my application. So each task here, we have to take one of these widgets. Let us say this is like World Bank question. You have to pick one for each task. So if you on Flutter, if you want to make a volume control for your type, for your application, you can use slider will help you on this one. Again, to find the answer, you can use this link to get the answers and to verify for each one of them. You can just type its name to read the description for each one. I have a large number of photos that I want to use to scroll through efficiently. So large number of photos, opacity, padding, material, slider, grid view will help you on this one. To put a grid of images, I'm making a forum and I want users to select all types of music they listen to from a will click, for example, on the types of music that I want to listen to. So padding